Okay, so let's look at this one here. Obviously, we made a mistake in the previous video, so I'm restarting this here. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to look at the numerator. I just want to deal with my powers first in the brackets as much as I can. Okay, so let me do this. Minus 3 is going to be there because it's not really implicated in those brackets. It's going to be minus 3 times, I'm going to have x to the power 3 times 2, applying law number 3. So it's going to be x to the power 6, because 3 times 2 is 6. Okay. And then I'm going to give my times, and then I'm going to have that again. The reason I'm putting in brackets is because I'm dealing with signs here. Although I've kind of dealt with it, I've dealt with the power, I still want to keep my things in brackets, so I understand that I still have negative signs. So I'm going to have negative 8 there. 2 to the power 3, okay? That's how I get 8. And it's negative because this negative to the power 3, that's an odd number, that's going to be a negative. And then 8, and then it's going to be x4 times 3, x 12. And then I'm going to have y 2 times 3, 6. Okay? That's my numerator. My numerator is done. I've got to go to the denominator. At least I don't have the power in the denominator, so I can just multiply through everything here, which is going to be minus 2 times 12, 24, x to the power 6, y to the power 6. Okay, that's me. Now, I can work with my numerator. My numerator first, I'm going to have negative 3 times negative, negative times negative first, so I'm going to have a plus there. Negative times negative, and then I'm going to have 3 times 8. 3 times 8 is going to be 8, 16, 24. 24, and then I'm going to have x to the power 6 times x to the power 12. X to the power 6, obviously because I'm multiplying when I add the exponent. 6 plus 12, that's going to be 18, 6 plus 12. And then y, there's no other y there. Then I'm going to have y to the power 6, okay? That's my numerator. My denominator, there's a negative 24, x to the power 6, y to the power 6. Okay, cool. So now I've simplified my term, but I can simplify it further. Okay, here I'm going to look for law number 2. First thing in SNV is 1 is dealing with signs. So negative times positive or positive times negative divided by negative is going to be a negative. Okay, and then 24 divided by 24 is going to be 1. So I'm going to have 1 over 1, which is just 1. I don't need to write it, but I'm just writing it, okay? And then I'm going to have x to the power 18. I'm going to take this guy to the top. So x 18 minus 6. Okay, I've got the same base. That's why I can do this. That's what laws tell me to do. Okay, next one, y 6 minus 6. Same base again over 1. So therefore my final answer is going to be negative x to the power 12 times y to the power 0 over 1. So that is 1, that is 1. Therefore minus x to the 12. Final answer. Or final answer. That is that one done.